Apple just released the iPhone 12, and in their video, they put the iPhone 12 on top of an FPV racing drone.
iPhone 12 Pro smashes the benchmark for highest quality video in a smartphone. And the movie industry can now count on it as an essential piece of equipment.
Okay, that was awesome. But there's a few things we can figure out just by taking a closer examination of a few of the frames. Take, for instance, the obvious fact that the iPhone 12 Pro is strapped onto the top of a 5-inch FPV drone. At the bottom and the front of the drone, you'll notice an FPV camera that's silver. That is made by DJI. It's part of the HD digital FPV system by DJI. You'll also notice in the back there is a battery and a strap, but later in some of the other clips, you're not going to see that battery. Now, most professional FPV pilots use a GoPro. Usually it would be placed right where the iPhone 12 Pro is strapped. Here we see a pilot. This pilot goes by the name of Johnny FPV. Been hired by Beautiful Destinations, Red Bull, DJI, and now Apple. He's wearing a set of DJI FPV goggles. Now they're up on his head. He's about to launch this drone line of sight. Presumably in the later clips, he puts the goggles back over his eyes to fly the drone in a first-person view mode. Underneath what the pilot is holding, which is a transmitter, you can see a green LED, which is from a TBS Crossfire long-range transmitter. It goes green when it is connected to the receiver on the drone. This probably indicates he is not using the DJI stock transmitter, since you can't use Crossfire with the DJI controller. This clip looks like it's been shot from a 360 camera. You can see the TBS Immortal T antenna, which is part of the Crossfire system, on the back left arm. Also, the DJI Air unit, which has 2 antennas and is responsible for sending a video signal from the drone to the goggles for the pilot to see, is in the back. It's silver, and the 2 antennas are being secured underneath the motor wires on the back 2 arms. So where is the battery? Usually the battery is top mounted on the frame right behind where the iPhone is, but this would have blocked our view of the iPhone screen, so they must have decided to mount the battery underneath the drone. Now, this was common practice not too long ago. You can also see the red and black battery wires near the air unit. This would indicate that the battery must be mounted below the drone. The scene of the horses is typical of what you may find in a Johnny FPV video. It's his type of signature flow. Now, the reason I say all this is because I have a 5-inch FPV drone. I have a GoPro on the front here, and you can see where the battery is mounted right there. There is the DJI camera that's used in their HD video for their FPV system. Okay, I'm using a TBS Crossfire antenna mounted with tie wraps, similar to the Immortal T configuration that you see in Johnny FPV's drone in the video. Okay, these are the DJI FPV goggles. You'll notice that in the video, Johnny is using a different type of antenna. These are the stock antennas, but he has something else coming off the side. Okay, I've hooked up a battery to the drone, and it's always a good practice to take the props off whenever you're working on the bench, because I want to show you how the TBS Crossfire system connects from the transmitter to the drone, and there's the green LED, just like we see in the video. A quote from Apple: "It smashes the benchmark for highest quality video in a smartphone, and the movie industry can now count on it as its central piece of equipment." Now, I don't know about you, but I've seen a GoPro get smashed in a freestyle FPV video, and there is not much left. I don't think I'll be putting an iPhone 12 Pro on top of an FPV drone.